Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to this new video right here on Ethereum. We're going to do a full update on Ethereum. We have some major news coming out today, which we'll talk about. We just got the news that Cloudflare is down, which I looked at a couple of things I wanted to show you in this video, and so far it doesn't really look like it's going to affect the content of this video, but it might be good to know. I think Coinbase and Kraken, for example, are down, and numerous DeFi applications as well. So be aware of that, but ultimately doesn't really matter for us right now. The news later today does matter. I will be live streaming that as well, so make sure to tune in. But for now, let's talk about Ethereum. Now, before we talk about the technicals, which generally my thoughts on the technicals with Ethereum are still the same as yesterday. That doesn't mean that I will not tell you about them, of course, because I still think that things have changed. And ultimately, my apologies. The first move that we talked about yesterday, which was the pullback from this resistance level at 3,200, we've already seen that. And generally, Ethereum is actually holding on relatively well. Right? So a bit of a recap before we talk about some fundamentals for Ethereum, and then we'll talk about what to expect today. Yesterday, what I said is again, I expect a pullback, which I've said for the past 2 days. And the day before that, obviously, we did not get a pullback. Yesterday, we got the pullback. But what I said is I think it's most likely we're going to tap that yearly rolling VWAP. Then potentially afterwards, we'll tap into that 7-day rolling VWAP, which is confluent with the 4-hour trend and the previous month point of control, aka there's, we can expect that there's quite a lot of liquidity there. We'll tap that and then we'll find support and then we can rally up higher. Well, because of the news today, I must say that I think we can spike down lower. With the move we had on Tuesday, we created a lot of imbalances here to the downside. Now, hopefully I'll be able to show you the chart right here. Is this still live? I do think so. But Monday, obviously, when the bullish momentum started, which ultimately caused us to rally up higher into 3,200, where we lost momentum, which is also a significant resistance level. So from there we pulled back. But on Monday we formed imbalances all the way. Here you can see some single prints still at 2,900. And that is quite relevant because today we have ultimately the volume and the momentum has already decreased for Ethereum. What does that mean? Lesser liquidity, lower liquidity, I guess I should say. And then we have news like this today. We have the core PCE price index and the PCE price index. That's inflation rate data and therefore very, very important for our expectations of the monetary policy of the United States, which in turn is incredibly important for stocks, crypto, right? So therefore, like this news, if it's bad news, but generally news like this will cause volatility, we can fill those imbalances. Now, for now, because of the recent strength of Ethereum, there's quite a lot of positive sentiment about Ethereum right now online because of the Fusaka upgrade. The Fusaka upgrade actually brought some very, very interesting and good things, bullish things, fundamentally to Ethereum. So I think that's something to be slightly optimistic about. And therefore, I will not tell you that I think we're going to fill those imbalances all the way under 2,900. However, if we get bad news, then it is a possibility. Okay, so under the current conditions, both fundamentally in the entire crypto markets, but also fundamentally for Ethereum and technically for Ethereum, I think it's most likely that we will still pull back lower. So in that sense, I'll tell you the same as what I said yesterday. Key support levels right here between 3,070 and 3,000. So I do think we're going to pull back into that. Spike down during the news is a possibility as well, but lower than 2,900 I do not expect unless we get bad news. And that is something I will keep you updated on. But for now, I think it's more likely we will consolidate here. And then from this consolidation, maybe next week, maybe if we get some good news later today, then I think we can move into that level towards the higher 3,300s. Or potentially 3,400. But those are my expectations. Like I said, I will keep you updated on this also during the live stream, so make sure to tune into that. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye.